Hello, welcome back to Monster Hunter World. We are continuing our playthrough here and moving on to head to the Everstream. Between episodes, I did hunt quite a few monsters and craft some new equipment. Nothing too crazy, just something new for my Palico. I figured out how to equip gems, and I just kind of started crafting some of the other stuff. So let's go ahead and move on to the next quest area, which actually I need to depart on the map here. I need to go to the Everstream. So this is going to be a cutscene. Hopefully we'll continue to make some progress here. Oh, I probably should have eaten something before I came.
I like that.
Hey, isn't that's where we led Zora Magdaros out to sea?
Exactly. Come
Okay.
on, follow me.
So we're going to go find the spot where all the crystals are.
Wait, I never introduced
Here's a
myself, did I?
painfully slow walk.
I'm the Admiral, the Commandante.
Nergigante.
After Zora Magdaros,
That's the dragon that was hovering around Zora Magdaros.
disappeared too. So I decided to track it down, and this is where it led me. A gap in the earth that was probably wrenched open.
Okay, so I am
Did you find Nergigante?
falling behind here.
I expect to, and not far ahead.
I
Yeah.
did also figure out how to change out some of my equipment here and craft some better items. So I made demon drugs, max potions, max nutrients. Probably should have used some of that stuff. I don't need to yet, but I will
Wow, this place is
at some
amazing.
point, I'm sure.
Look at the streams. You can feel it in your bones, right? Something is a stirring.
That's because the Everstream is just pulsing with incredible
Okay.
amounts of energy. All those crazy
A big old
monsters
gap.
you've tangled with,
Lava.
they must have come from deeper within.
Why? What's here?
The crystals up there to the left.
You'll see. Gigante too.
Hey, I can actually run a little quicker for a second there. Is that bismuth in real life? Like, that has the metallic crystalline structure.
Get ready. Things are about to move real fast.
Yes,
What it
sir.
reminds me of. Things are going to move real fast. Means we're about to get in a fight. I actually need a decent amount of bitter bugs, because I found out I use those to make catalysts, and catalysts are used in other things. So gathering these bugs are really beneficial.
We're almost there.
There's something up there. We're going over here first. What's going on?
Come on.
Oh, come on. Let me at least loot the item while it's right here. Okay. Field research flora. Now we painfully walk in this direction. Okay, hopefully we're making some progress here. Alright. Go, this is the cutscene. Giant crystalline structure, it looks like. Yep. Alright, now is there gonna be some giant dragon swooping around, or lizard or something?
Yeah.
Elder's Recess. So this is where they go to hang out.
Monsters around here are
The
tougher
monsters
than
are
Nova
stronger.
crystals.
Okay. The next step.
There's something.
Coming. There's a bigger bad boss.
Who knows, kid? But we do have one clue.
Nergigante.
You're
All right.
right. Nergigante and Zora Magdaros.
See?
We've
They're always
been
together.
Themselves up in here.
Alright, so I think I just have to
We need to
discover
track them one by one,
all these monsters.
and maybe we might just find a pattern.
Find a pattern.
Right.
So hopefully I don't need to actually
Get ready.
fight or kill anything. I just need to find it all.
You ready?
I mean, I'm probably wrong, but we're gonna try. Okay, take a little stroll. Alright, find Nergigante, react to blue. Okay. Tutorial, we're good.
All makes sense now. Get those
So
legs
this is the
moving.
campground.
Got monster
Oh, you know what? I can eat real quick. Seems like the smart move. I do want defense up, I think. Because I need the protection more than anything. Alright, hopefully we can start uncovering some stuff here. I don't want to pop the, whatchamacallit yet. I want to wait until there's a reason to. Alright, let's go harvest some stuff. The more we find, the better off we're going to be. Brutal bone, is that new? I feel like that might be a new quality. Okay. That is Nergigante stuff, right? Yep.
There! Nergigante's trail!
Are we already finding his trail? That didn't take long. Ah. Radaban. But he's dropping explosive balls. Okay. Got a different name, but he's the same guy. Alright, well, I don't think I'm gonna fight him. I think I'm gonna run away from him. Right? Like, we don't need to actually fight. It says sight all monsters. Search for evidence of Nergigante. Okay, so we found a monster. A barrel deposit, that's something new. Okay. Gonna keep harvesting this stuff here. This does remind me of the, what's called Rotten Vale. Just with crystals instead of decaying stuff. Found a nice item for you. Okay. We might as well look for the nodes while we're exploring the area. Is it not flagging the nodes on the map? Oh, a chill shroom. That's something new. Cool drinks. My guess is that's like a fire resistance thing. Oh. There's a, what you call it? Primalkin. Alright, so I need to, is it tail ride a monster? And then that will let them capture it? I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Have to figure that out at some other point. Might as well get the barrel while we're right here. I hope these things leave me alone. Don't need them harassing me. Hey, there's palicos over there. We should go grab them while we can. Hey, we got a abyssal barrel. And we managed to get it before the enemy knocked us off. Let's just try to crack these things, take them out. Alright, these things are gonna harass me. There's some old footprints. Alright, this must be a better one. Yep, abyssal barrel. I assume that unlocks something. We got old footprints here. We're not gonna head down that way yet because we want to head down this way and get the palicos. Fusium ore. That's a new type of ore for us. Uh-oh. Cutscene. That's never good. Ah, it's like the new version of the Great Jagras. Dodogama. He's got some molten action going on there. My guess is he spits fire and rolls over on you. Alright, probably shouldn't have done that. This guy's gonna hit me. Yep. Alright, let's just run away from him. We can. Alright, I think we gotta lose him completely before we can start harvesting stuff over there. We're maxed out on herbs. Let's get this barrel deposit while we're here. Hopefully the guy's not interested in me while we do this. So this gives me a lot of research points. Alright, is he still angry at me or what's going on here? Yeah, he's kind of chasing me. Yeah, old rut. Okay, so that is the same.
You better do something before you get blown to smithereens.
Blast blight. The heck do I do with that? Yikes. Okay, well. Apparently. Try to check this out.
Nergigante has been here. We're on the right track.
Alright, I still don't know what to actually do about that blast blade stuff. This guy's not gonna leave me alone to get those sparrow. Let's just head down here and see. Maybe we could get those Grimalkin. I see them down there. Jump down. Oh, there's a barrel deposit here. Oh, is he walking around the other side? Noah stone. That's something new.
Boy, this heat is something else.
All right, apparently we need to drink one of those cool drinks. All right, can I interact with these guys? Crap Whiz is with us. Maybe we could actually stun somebody and keep from him that way. All right. Chill shroom growing by the lava. I guess that makes sense somehow. Well, here's the next monster. Yeah. See something scary swimming around in the lava. Let's just walk up right to the edge. Doesn't seem like a very smart idea to me. Okay, now you're trapped. Oh, it's a Gyarados, but a lava one. Interesting. Oh, what are these guys? That's something new. All right, let's try to get this bone pile. It's a sparkly one, so hopefully it'll have something good in it. Not really. All right, here's another splintered bone.
What is Nergigante doing here? Well, what matters is we're hot on its tail.
Did you find
Hot
it?
on its tail, huh?
Let's head back to Astera.
It's a funny term. Ah, there's a amber deposit here. Let's harvest that. I want to finish exploring real quick before I take off. Gaia amber. Okay, so we can get some stuff from here. A lot of little nodes. There's more amber over there. Let's grab that. We need those blue mushrooms. Those are used in a ton of recipes. Well, looks like we are running out of space. Okay, what's up there and what's over there? We haven't, I don't think we've checked out either of these places. Alright, that's Ivy. No big deal there. Is there a way to get up to where that thing is? Not that I could see, at least not through there. Alright, let's jump back down. Alright, this gets us out of the crazy hot area. I don't know what these are, but we're gonna kill a bunch of them. Alright, let's a Gastodon. Did we need those? I felt like we needed them. No, it's the great Gaiju, not the Gastodon. Ah, Dragon Bone Relic, that's really good. We might as well look at this real quick. Discover some of that while we can. More bone piles. I'm too afraid to fight some, or actually most of this stuff. So if I want to return to Astera, do I just end it, or do I have to actually talk to, what's his name, to go back? Want to grab these nodes while we're here. There we go. Something good. Got to try to run past this guy. Alright, well, we're not going to grab that thunderbug. I don't want to get rid of anything that we picked up already. Okay, so we completed that investigation. Let's see what we can do about going back to camp here. That's probably the thing that was lighting up. Alright, let's try to get this barrel deposit. There's the sparkly one over there. I might as well get that while there's no enemy attacking us. Alright, well, I'm not going to waste a bunch of time digging up some barrel. What does the crystal burst do? Just slinger ammo? Alright, let's grab this bone pile and let's go back to camp. Alright, well, at least here we can harvest a bunch of resources. Come back a couple times. I'll have to look at what weapons and armor we can craft and see if any of this stuff that we discovered can help us upgrade to something better than what we got currently. I imagine that's the case. Alright, do we talk to this guy? No. Okay, so it just says return to Astera. Well, let's see what this does. No special rewards. What about all the stuff we picked up? Do we not get to keep any of that? I had picked up a bunch of bones and stuff.
I think we have enough data on Nergigante now. Want to report to ecological research?
Alright, let's go to ecological research, see what they got. We'll complete the bounty. Go ahead and deposit what we can. A little bummed out if we didn't get to keep any of that stuff. Or at least the majority of that stuff. Hoping we would. Alright, use the loadout. Get all that stuff put in our storage. We can mess around with crafting later on. Let's see what the bounties look like. Alright, we'll do bone piles just because we know that place has a lot of bone piles. Let's speak to the chief ecologist and see what he's got going on. Alright, let's take a look at the field guides. Alright, Pink Rathian. Maxed out on research on this guy. Okay, so we gotta look for him there again. Let's go speak to the commander real quick.
Over here.
Okay.
And listen up.
This is it. Us
Alright, we
versus
gotta go.
Nergigante.
Oh, Nergigante is my next target, it looks like.
Elder dragons.
Alright, so we gotta talk to the handler. I don't think I... Alright, she's up at the top here.
Hey, partner.
Alright, we are not going to do that quest right this second. I did see a yellow exclamation over there, so let's figure out what we got to do there. I think that's the trade yard, but I want to double check. Yep. Oh. Something new at the resource center. Alright. Hornetsar Carapace, that's from Rotten Vale. So that should be pretty easy to turn in. Alright, well, we've made a decent amount of progress here. Got some new items, discovered a new map area. So I think maybe between episodes I'll do a little more harvesting of ingredients, seeing what we can craft. Kind of go from there. And then we will do the next quest, A Wound and Thirst. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.